So it's been 3 years since we had our last charity gala.
Mm.
I cannot believe that this year, 2022, we're finally going to do this.
Yes, finally.
After, my dad passing away and having to cancel the gala just 3 weeks before, and then we had COVID, and then we thought 2021 was our year, and then of course people were still a little nervous about coming out to big events, and I get it.
Yes.
So this year, I'm so glad. November 19th, 2022.
Yes, finally came here. And
Yeah.
where's it going to be held? It's at the Dolphin.
It's
right?
at the Dolphin, the same place where we got married. So
Wow.
that's definitely a mile marker there. And that's why we're calling it the Miracles of Christmas, because after the 3 years that we've gone through, miracles at Christmas time, blessings.
Yes, miracles are going to come eventually, right? And
Well,
even
we've
with
already
all the
had
hard-
some because, Morning Star,
Mm.
the storage unit, they
Right.
donated that space.
Right.
That's a blessing. And then to have Prolacta come in and give us a grant that pays for the second storage unit so that we can put away all the charity gala donations in there.
Yes.
I mean, we could not have been blessed more.
Yep, it's like we got 2 for 1 and like a buy one get one. So it's like going to Publix and finding your favorite food and getting one for free. So yeah,
But even better.
real nice.
But even better because the
Yeah.
families will benefit. And you know what else? We have Alyssa doing the platform for the families because the families are still always in need of financial assistance. And because we couldn't provide that because of all the things going on, having them being able to share that on our page is a blessing for them. And then the other thing she's doing that I don't think you knew about that, she's creating another space where families from all over the world can come in and it's private. They can communicate with each other, share stories. We can have specialists come in and speak about different topics. It's going to be wonderful. The things that the Gift of Life is doing now. And even though COVID might have slowed us down a little bit, we still were able to do the care packages for the hospitals, to do the hats, to provide the thermal bags. I mean, COVID didn't stop us in that respect.
No. It's just like all the other companies, they took a back seat and they made improvements, they did upgrades and stuff. So that's what we've been doing the last few years is, just rethinking things and figuring out ways to expand the Gift of Life's outreach. And so, yeah, we're reaching out not only to the local Central Florida, now we're going to be going global in a sense.
We pretty much are. I mean, thanks to being involved in pageantry, I mean, who would have thought back in 2017 when I first started pageantry that I would be here in 2022 as Miss World Universal Elite and making these connections with people globally.
Yes.
I've made connections with people in Canada, with people in Japan. And I was so thrilled to be able to represent my dad's land of Puerto Rico. And then being able to connect with the Ronald McDonald House over there. Things are really hard for the people in Puerto Rico.
They've been through so much.
Yes. So that's something that we're working with Ronald McDonald House so that we can get our brochures translated into Spanish and be able to support these families that they can't even see their babies like we can here, where you can have both parents come in. They see them for a couple of hours a week and only one parent at a time.
Right.
So that's a tough situation to be in.
It's tough for the mothers that want to bond with their babies and they can't do it.
Right. And
It's just
dad.
very limited what they can do.
Right. Because dad has to bond too.
Yes,
but
of course.
if dad has to work and they have one vehicle, it makes it tough.
Sure, and the hospitals are not always local,
Right.
like here in the States.
Right. So it's a
lot
difficult
further to
thing.
drive,
Yeah.
right.
And I'm really excited that you went this year to the ladies' luncheon at the Good Samaritan Village.
Yes.
And you picked up some more bears. I mean, we were truly blessed. Usually we have to wait for bears until the fall, but it was kind of a nice surprise to get that call in the spring that they had some bears and you got to meet some of these people.
Yep. Yeah, I met the ladies and it was a lot of fun. We had a nice little meal and a lot of discussion about the bears and who made the bears and who used to make the bears and And but yeah, they're keeping the fire going, and she was rekindling the fire and keeping it stoked for the next group of women over there, hopefully to keep the bears coming.
Yes.
And yes, the Good Samaritan Village has been doing that for years.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, it's sad that
the Gift of Life has benefited from that.
yeah, we lost Mrs. Boehner, but when I met her in 2012, I mean, she was the blessing to be able to bring these bears to the families during Christmas. And you know what it's like being there at Christmas when the doctors say you just can't go home because the baby's not ready.
Right.
And to receive a homemade bear from someone with love is amazing.
Or any gifts or any well wish. Like we
Right.
had that notice that somebody was praying for Caleb,
Yes.
and that really touched us. It's
Yes.
just knowing that people care about your
Right.
situation, and that's what the Gift of Life's been trying to do.
Right.
It's just trying to be there for them in a quiet background kind of way, and without getting involved too much, but also leaving our resources available to them. So.
3. So now when we get back home, what we need to do is go ahead and share that invitation for the charity gala.
Yes.
Remember, it's November 19th at
Right.
5 p.m. at the Walt Disney Dolphin. And then once we share that, then everybody will buy a ticket, because I can't imagine people not wanting to come and have a nice fancy dinner, entertainment. They can go shopping for Christmas because it's in November.
Yes.
So I'm a shopper. So you know, we'll have lots of things to
You can
auction.
invite all your lady friends.
All the lady friends. It's a couple's night. It's a ladies' night. It's whatever people want to do. They can bring the kids. But the best thing is, imagine all the shopping that they do, it'll go towards charity. So 2 birds right there. You're donating money and you're buying great gifts. When we get back home, that's what we got to do.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I'm so glad we had this time.
Yes.
We're always so busy. So taking time out of our busy schedule to just sit here and kind of just talk about the blessings that we've had is a good thing.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to seeing how things are going to go this gala this year. After 3 years, we waited a while.
Yeah.
But in those 3 years, a lot of deep things have happened with our organization, a lot of expansion, a lot of growth, and in different ways, in ways we never thought of.
Yeah. So I think it's all good.
Yes,
Great.
definitely.